Happy Friday, WP Raw. This is Forrest Burkett with the Harvesting Department. I've got 2 videos of the guys pulling some kale plant beds here in Pillion, and then the second video is of the guys transplanting some collards, and they're doing a 6-row transplant there, so you can watch them as they're setting the plants into the rows. They kind of keep a good pace and put them in the ground, and then the setter closes the gaps back up and plants the plants. It's a great little process. All it really takes is 1 tractor, the setter, and then 1 crew and a trailer, and your plants. So the guys will pull the plants out of the ground and then transplant them in those boxes and ready to transplant. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks. Take care and have a blessed weekend.
Hey everybody, this is Pete with the Transportation Department with this week's Take 5. This week we're going to update you on the CSA scores for the company. CSAs is called a Comprehensive Safety Analysis that was implemented by the United States Department of Transportation and the FMCSA, which oversees all transportation and policies and guidelines throughout the U.S., especially if you use federal highways, which Walter P. Rawl does. There are multiple categories that fall into the CSA. It's called a basic status on our scores. One of these is unsafe driving. Another is crash indicator, hours of service compliance, vehicle maintenance, controlled substance and alcohol, hazmat, driver fitness, and all of these are based off of the amount of violations that our drivers may get on the road, and they're weighted to how heavy they are. With Walter P. Rawl loads, we do not carry hazardous materials, so we have a very good compliance there because we don't handle any of those. But driver fitness is one of the categories. That's if your driver has his driver's license with them or his medical card. Controlled substance and alcohol. Does a truck carry any alcohol, which is forbidden? Another is vehicle maintenance. If the truck's breaking down on the road, causing a possible safety issue. Hours of service compliance is when the drivers are keeping up with their logs. They have to log their hours that they're driving and not driving, and they have to keep those records very accurate. Crash indicator is how we are doing if we're crashing into things, and unsafe driving is your speeding tickets and your passing or not following rules on the highway. Fortunately, the team has been working very hard in getting the message out with our drivers, and so our statuses are all below where they need. They're below, which is a good thing. So for right now, we're looking very much better on our safety scores. So it's also Truck Driver Appreciation this week. So if you haven't had a chance to thank our drivers, make sure you do thank them for all they do. Thanks.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mike Compagno with the Supply Chain Department for another Take 5 video. We have launched several initiatives this year trying to save the company money on packaging. And so this afternoon I want to share with you 3 of those initiatives, and then we'll do another 3 initiatives at another point in the future. But for right now, one of the main things that we spend our money on as a company is twist ties and bib ties in order to bundle up the collard greens that come from the field. So here I have 2 examples of the way that we can purchase them from the company that supplies us. One, this is what we're currently doing, is they send them to us bundled like this for us. The other is to send them to us loose. This is as much as a 9% savings in this exact same amount of twist ties. So we're going to start getting them this way and save the company some money. Another initiative that we're looking at doing right now, here's 4 examples of different ways we could bundle a collard greens out in the field. Rubber band, this is called a rubber band tag. This is a twist tie. This is a bib tie. Each level up here gets more expensive for us as a company. So right now we're looking at and going customer by customer and asking customers that take this, will they be satisfied taking this? Customers that take this, will you be satisfied with this? And we're going to try to do that customer by customer and see if we can't get some customers to go further down the ladder here for us and save us some money in our packaging with twist ties and bib ties. Another initiative that also is going to involve us talking with our customers is finding out the pack size that they are happy with. We have currently multiple pack sizes for all of the greens that we do, all of the herbs. And so we're looking at, for example, curly parsley, Italian parsley, we could pack a 15 count, a 30 count, and a 60 count. We're gonna go to those customers that are getting 15 count, 30 count, asking them if they'll take the 60 count. In essence, what you're gonna end up doing is instead of using 2 boxes this size to get 30 bunches in it, or 4 boxes this size to get 60 bunches in it, you will end up only using 1 box for a 30 count, or 1 box that I don't have represented here for a 60 count. So in that way, we're going to cut down on the number of boxes we're using out in the field and shipping to customers. But that's going to involve some give and take with the customers to see if they're willing and able to do that for us. So that's 3 initiatives we have right now. Be back next month with 3 more. Thank you.
Hi team! Last month I had the opportunity to represent WPR at U.S. Food Service in Fairburn, Georgia. This was an educational training requested by the U.S. Food Service sales reps in order for us to share some additional insight and details with them on how to best market our items to their customers. In addition to samples of the items they currently stock, such as the shred and chop collard, bagged turnip, bunch cilantro, collard, kale, and Italian parsley, we had the sauté kits and collard dip to show them in an effort to add these items into their markets and gain some movement with their restaurants. The reps did show interest in both the kits and collard dip, saying they were interesting new items and they thought a few of their customers would like them. After discussing with the first group that came through, I received an email with 5 potential new leads for restaurants and cafes in the Georgia area. We've reached out to the reps to coordinate samples being sent to those restaurants and cafes for potential new business. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Shonda and I am the new production recruiter. We have lots of fun things planned within the HR department in the upcoming weeks and months. One of them being our Collard and Barbecue Parade, which will be held in Gaston on October 5th. If you would like to sign up to volunteer, we would greatly appreciate it. All you need to do is let your supervisor know that you're interested, or you can stop by the HR office whenever you have free time and let us know that you would like to volunteer. If you are planning to volunteer, please note that we need you to arrive by 9 a.m. and the parade will start at 10 a.m. sharp. Again, it's going to be located in Gaston and that is going to be on October 5th. If you want to volunteer, let your supervisor know or stop by the office and sign up. Other than that, we also have a job fair that we're planning and it's going to be very big. We're actually going to be hosting it right here at WP Raw and that will be on October the 11th. More details to come.